Welcome to this progressive muscle relaxation. This is a fantastic technique to use when you're feeling stressed or anxious, or particularly when that stress or anxiety is manifesting as physical tension in the body. So to begin, find a comfortable position, either sitting with the back straight or lying down with the spine supported. Taking a moment to get nice and comfortable, make any little adjustments that you need to make to your position. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep belly breaths. So inhaling through the nose, filling up the belly. Exhaling through the mouth, letting it all out. And again, in through the nose, filling up the belly. Opening the mouth wide, exhaling it all out. And once more, inhaling through the nose, really filling that belly up. Opening the mouth wide, exhaling it all out. And now letting your breath return to its natural rhythm. And bringing your attention down to your hands. And curling the fingers in so that you're clenching, making a fist. Really squeezing, feeling that tension in the hands. Just holding here for a few seconds. Really clenching tight, tight, tight. And then on your exhale, slowly release. Letting the hands open, releasing that tension. So we'll do that a couple more times. Inhaling, clenching, squeezing, holding the breath here. Exhaling, softening, releasing the hands. And once more, inhaling, squeezing, clenching through the fists. Exhaling, softening, release. And just noticing how it feels in the hands. This time what we want to do is tighten the biceps by drawing the forearms up towards your shoulders as if you're doing weights. So drawing the forearms up and tensing through the biceps and just holding here. Tense, 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 squeezing through the biceps. Couple more seconds. And then release. So we'll do this a couple more times with the breath. Inhaling, curling the arms in, squeeze through the biceps, hold. Exhaling, release. Letting the arms straighten. And once more, inhaling, curling the arms in, squeezing through the bicep. And exhaling, straightening the arms, letting go. And just taking a moment to feel into the arms. And now we want to tighten through the triceps. So to do this, we just extend both arms straight out in front, lock the elbows, and squeeze through the muscles underneath the biceps on the underside of the arms. So squeeze, 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 hard as you can, hold it there. And letting go, letting the arms relax. Couple more times with the breath, extending the arms straight out in front, locking the elbows, squeeze through the undersides of the upper arms, inhaling deeply, exhaling, soften, let it go. Once more, inhaling, extending, tightening through the triceps, deep breath in. Exhaling, soften, release. And feeling into the arms once more. Noticing that softness. This time we're going to focus on the forehead. So what I'd like you to do is raise your eyebrows as high as you can. Holding there, feeling that tension in the forehead. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Raise those eyebrows super high. And then exhaling, let them drop back down. And 2 more times with the breath. Inhaling, raise the eyebrows up high. Exhaling, soften. Once more, inhaling, reach those eyebrows up to the sky, tensing through the forehead. And exhaling, let them drop back down, softening across the forehead. And noticing how it feels, this softness in the forehead. This time we're going to tighten the muscles around the eyes. So close your eyes and clench your eyelids tightly shut. So it's okay if you're scrunching up your eyes here, really pressing down through the eyelids. Squeeze, 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 hold. Feel that tension. And then exhaling, soften, release. 2 more times. Inhale, squeeze through the eyelids as tight as you can. Exhale, soften. And again, inhale, tightly closing the eyelids, pressing them together. And exhale, soften. And taking a moment just to feel into that softness in the eyes. And now we will focus on the jaw. So I'd like you to open your mouth so wide that you can really feel the stretch in the muscles around the hinges of your jaw. So open super wide, hold it there. Feel that nice stretch. This is where we hold a lot of tension. And soften, relax, closing the mouth. 2 more. So as you inhale, open the jaw nice and wide, stretch. Exhale, relax, closing the jaw. Once more, inhale, stretch, opening the mouth as wide as you can. And exhale, closing the mouth and noticing that softness, relaxation in the jaw. So now we're going to work on the back of the neck. Do be very gentle, careful if you have any neck issues. So we want to begin to pull the head back as if you're going to touch the back of your head to your back, and focus on only tensing the muscles in your back. So holding them here for a few seconds, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhaling, release, take the head back upright. And very slowly we'll do 2 more with the breath. Inhaling, taking the head back, squeeze, hold. Exhaling, letting go, taking the head back to center. And again, inhaling, taking the head back, squeezing through the back of the neck. Exhaling, coming back to center. And feeling into the back of the neck, noticing that newfound softness and release. And now we're going to work on the shoulders, another area that often has a lot of tension. So what we want to do is raise the shoulders up as if you're going to touch your ears with the shoulders. So bring them up, squeeze, tense them, hold here, feeling that tension in the shoulders. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhaling, let them drop and soften. So 2 more with the breath. Inhale, hunch the shoulders right up. Give them a good squeeze. Tight. Exhaling, let them drop. Letting go completely. Again, inhaling, hunching, squeezing, tightening. Exhaling, drop and soften. Noticing how the shoulders feel. And we're going to do another one on the shoulders, seeing as they're often extra tight. This time more in the shoulder blades. So what I'd like you to do is the shoulder blades in your back, I'd like you to push them together, so you're kind of puffing your chest forward and squeezing the shoulder blades as if they're going to touch in the middle of your back. Squeeze, 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 really tight. Feeling that opening through the chest, that squeezing through the back of the shoulder blades. Keep squeezing, holding. Exhale, release. And 2 more times with the breath. Inhaling, press the shoulder blades together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhaling, letting go. Once more, inhaling through the shoulder blades. Squeeze them together. Exhaling, release. And noticing how it feels there. Maybe there's a little bit more space there that wasn't there before. And now we'll work on the chest. So the way we do this is we tighten the muscles of the chest by taking in a deep breath and holding it in the chest, so we can feel the chest stretching and expanding. So we want to hold that for a few seconds. And then very slowly exhaling, releasing, softening into the chest. A couple more times. So deep breath in, and see if you can center that breath in the chest. Fill up the chest region with the breath and hold. Imagine the ribs expanding up and outwards. Hold, 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 hold. Exhaling, letting go, slowly softening back into the chest. And once more, inhaling into the chest cavity, holding that tension there. And exhaling, slowly releasing all of that breath. And just feeling into that softness in the chest. And now we will work on the stomach, another area where some people hold a lot of tension in the belly. So start just by relaxing the stomach completely. And then we want to tighten the stomach muscles by sucking your stomach in as far as you can. Holding there, really trying to clench through those abdominal muscles as hard as you can without hurting yourself, of course. Hold, hold, hold. Exhaling, soften, release. Let the belly be nice and soft. Again, a couple of times with the breath. Inhaling, drawing the belly in, squeeze through those abdominal muscles. And exhaling slowly, let the belly expand, nice and soft. Once more, inhaling, sucking the belly in, squeeze, 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 hold. Exhaling, letting it go, letting it all go. Nice big belly, soft. And just noticing how it feels here in the abdomen. If there's a bit more softness, a bit more spaciousness. And this time we'll work on the lower back. Again, just be careful if you have any injuries or issues here. So to tighten the lower back, we want to arch it up. So arch it up, squeeze through those back muscles, hold, keep holding, feeling into that tension. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then exhaling, release, taking the spine back to its neutral position. And a couple more, again with the breath. Inhale, arch, squeeze through the lower back, hold it. Exhaling fully, letting it go. Again, inhale, arch, squeeze, hold, and exhaling fully, letting it go. And feeling into this area, into the lower back, noticing how it feels. And now we want to tighten through the butt. So we clench through the butt cheeks, squeeze them together, hold, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze really hard. Keep holding. And a big exhale, let it go, completely softening, releasing. And two more with the breath. Inhale, clenching through those glute muscles, squeezing them together, hold, squeeze. Exhale, release fully. Once more, inhaling, squeeze, tighten through those butt muscles, pull them together. And big exhale, letting it all go, releasing, softening into those glutes. Now we want to move through the legs, starting with the thighs. So as you squeeze through the thighs. You'll notice you probably have to squeeze a little bit through the hips and the glutes again, but imagine your thigh muscles tensing all the way down to the knees. Squeeze, 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 hold, keep squeezing, feeling that tightness and tension in the thighs. Hold, 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 hold. And exhale, softening, releasing, letting it go. 2 more with the breath. Inhaling, squeezing through the thighs all the way to the knees, front and top and bottom of the thighs, or front and back. Squeezing, holding, exhaling, release, letting go. Once more, inhaling, squeeze through the thighs, hold. Exhaling, softening, letting them go nice and limp. Now we'll work on the lower legs. So the way we tighten our calf muscles is to pull your toes up towards you, nice and carefully so you don't get cramps. So feeling that tension through the calves and the shins, holding, squeezing, squeeze, and on your exhale, releasing the feet, letting it go, feeling that softness. 2 more with your breath. Inhale, curling the toes up, back towards the shins, squeezing through the calves, hold. And exhaling, releasing the feet, softening through the lower legs. Once more, inhaling, curling the toes back towards you, squeeze, hold, and exhaling, releasing those feet, softening into the lower legs and the ankles. And now we want to do the feet. So this time we're going to curl the toes downwards. Again, just be careful so you don't get cramps. So curling the toes down. Squeeze, 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 hold, clenching through all of the muscles in the feet that you can possibly clench. Feeling into that tension. Then exhaling, releasing the toes, stretching them out, letting them relax. Bringing that softness back into the feet. And 2 more, inhaling, curling the toes, clench with the feet, tense, tight, hold. Exhaling, letting go. And once more, curling the toes in, clenching through the feet, feeling that tension. And exhaling, softening, releasing the toes, feeling that relaxation come into the feet. And now just spreading your awareness all the way through your body. So from the soles of the feet, all the way up through the legs, the torso, down through the arms and hands, into the head. Just getting a sense of your body either sitting or lying here as a whole. Feeling that limpness, that softness, that heaviness of the body. Taking a few deep breaths here. Just enjoying this softness relaxation in the physical body. So in a couple of moments, I will ring the bell, signaling the end of the relaxation. But feel free, if you want to continue lying here and enjoying these sensations, to do so for as long as you like.